Hello, and happy Friday, everyone. Welcome to day 5 of the Relationship Connection Referral Network 5-day challenge. What a week we have had. It's been so exciting for me, and I want to tell you, although this is supposed to be our last day together, I actually have put together 2 bonus days for you, which will be next Monday and Tuesday, the 14th and 15th. And of course, there's so much more in store for you even beyond that with the Relationship Connections Referral Network Academy, which I introduced to you yesterday. We'll talk a little bit more about that later. And Monday training will be on creating your elevator speech. And then on Tuesday, bonus number 2 training, we'll have that training will be on networking with intention. Because I know a lot of you are eager to get started with your networking and you want to be well prepared when you attend a networking event, right? So add that to your schedule. 2 bonus sessions next Monday and Tuesday, same time, 12 noon Eastern time on the 14th and 15th. Little extra gift for you. You can call it a Valentine's Day gift if you like. So welcome. I'm Lisa DeToffel, and I am the founder of the Relationships Connections Referral Network community and the network itself. And I have been your host and continue to be your host for this 5-day Kickstart challenge. And thank you so much for coming, for attending. Be attentive as you're coming in today. Post in the comments, say hello, tell me where you're coming in from, and also I want to hear your ahas. I have shared so much information this week, these last 4 days, and so I know you've probably had even more than one aha with the information that I've shared. So go ahead and put those in the comments as well, whatever your ahas have been for the week. Because that's always such a great thing for me to kind of get your insight on what's happening for you as you go through this challenge. So I'd like to hear in the comments what your ahas are. Even if you're watching the replay, if you're not, here with us live today, put your ahas in the comment section under the replay. I would love to be able to see those. So, I'm so excited to be starting this learning journey with you. I know we introduced the Academy yesterday, and some of you showed some interest that you may be interested in being a part of that, and that is amazing. So, sorry about the link issue we had yesterday. It has been fixed. The link now does work. So, if you are still interested in signing up for the Relationship Connections Referral Networking Academy, the link does work and you can go over there and sign up. So congrats to all of those this week that have done their homework each day. Even if you're watching the replay, you can go back and catch up and do your homework as well, because those coffee chats and those interactions that you have with other people that are participating in the challenge are really important. So if you are, possibly over the weekend binge watching all the replays from this week, that's perfectly fine. But still, you want to go ahead and do the homework from each day. So reach out, to someone and schedule that coffee chat and those conversations that, we've talked about each day this week. But again, congratulations to everyone that has already done their homework thus far. And, although you submitted your homework, I don't want it to stop there. Okay, I want you to continue to have those coffee chats and learn and connect with other people. A lot of you may be coming into this challenge or came into this challenge through the big Facebook group, Relationship Connections. There's so many people in that group that you may or may not know. So reach out to them as they're commenting on different questions and things like that I post in there on a daily basis. Reach out to them, send them a private message and say, hello, introduce yourself. I would love to schedule a coffee chat with you and get to know you better. So you can continue to build on the network with your network with coffee chats in that actual Facebook group. And it's free. You can invite others, professionals that you know, to that Facebook group as well. That's perfectly fine. But yet I do want you to start building relationships. That's what the group is all about. I mean, that's the name of the group, relationships, connections. So you definitely want to start building those relationships with other people in the group. Hello, Linda. So glad to see you here. She says yesterday she reviewed her lengthy elevator speech and shortened it and developed 2 more for more specific audience. Awesome. That is awesome. So glad to hear that, Linda. You will be ready to go no matter what networking event you may be attending. That is amazing. So, here we are, day 5. So let's move forward. This is our 5th day of the Kickstart Challenge. And today is all about any questions that you have had that may have came up, this week during this challenge. So absolutely put hashtag question in the comments here during the live, or if you're watching the replay, you can still use hashtag questions in the comments below the replay. And I will go back and get those questions as well. Myself or my team member can go back and grab those questions and make sure they get answered as well, okay? So any questions that you've had that has came up anytime this week during any of the challenge, around any of the content and tips and tricks that I have shared with you, please do post those. Like I said, whether you're here live with me, you can post it in the comments, or if you're watching the replay, please post those in the comments below the replay. So today is the 5th day, and what we're going to do is review the past 4 days. So if you have missed any of the full sessions, I do encourage you to watch the replays, because there's so much that I shared and so many tidbits in there you don't want to miss, okay? You can still get something out of today as well. But I do highly encourage you to go back and watch those replays. And even if you have attended every day, there may be something that resonated with you that you might want to go back and watch that specific day's replay. The replays are going to be available in the private Facebook group until next Friday, February 18th. So you have plenty of time to go back and listen to the replays. If you haven't, caught up on each day, or if there's something maybe you want to go back and listen to again, you're more than welcome to do so. Okay. So if you are joining us here today and you have not officially signed up for the challenge, I still invite you to do that. That way you still do get access to all the replays and the homework threads where you can post your homework, of course, and get credit for that and get feedback on that, if you need it. So I do encourage you to actually go ahead and sign up if you have not done so. So we do have so many resources in the private Facebook group, in the big Facebook group. If you're not a part of the big one as well, Relationships Connections, please go join that one. I don't want you to miss out on all the resources we have for you, okay? Whether it's what I've shared this week, what I'm going to share next week in the 2 bonus sessions, or actually even in the academy, because there's even more that's going to be shared there. So there's so much that you can benefit from, okay, when either starting your networking efforts or building on your networking efforts, okay? So again, if you have questions, use hashtag question, either whether you're here live or whether you're watching the replay. If you do have any questions, please use hashtag question, because myself and or a team member is going to be gathering those questions so that I can answer them at the end of today's session, or if it's on the replay, I'll answer it right there in the Facebook group, okay? So, of course, we're going to be reviewing the past 4 days. So if you are ready to dive in for today, comment, let's do this in the comment section. I want to see your energy that you brought today and that you have gained through this whole challenge this week. I really hope that you have gained a lot of great information that you can take away and actually implement and use with your networking efforts, okay? I know some of you may just be getting started with networking. That may have been a goal you set for this year, since we're still in the beginning couple of months of the year. And as I have shared before, networking can be such a great benefit to your business just because of all the people you get to meet. And you never know who you may actually meet that could benefit from what you have to offer. Or if they can't, then they may know someone else that can. Okay. So networking is a big benefit to your business and something that you don't really want to put on the back burner. You want to continuously do it on a regular basis. Like I have also stated in the previous days, statistics show that you should actually be a member of at least 2 to 3 networks and attend their events, their meetings on a regular basis in order to continue to build those relationships, those power partners. Because like I said, we've talked about power partners this week too, guys. And that's those people within those networks that you're a part of. You know, they may or may not be a good fit to be a client or a customer for you, but they could actually serve as a power partner for you. And how do you build that power partner relationship? By having those coffee chats and getting to know them on a deeper level and letting them get to know you on a deeper level, right? So you definitely want to continue with all these efforts and all these tips and tricks that we've talked about this week moving forward. That's why I highly encourage you, you know, after next week, this private Facebook group will be gone, but the big group will still be there. You can post questions anytime in that big group about networking. If you have questions, you can schedule coffee chats. I mean, we have almost 300 people, guys, in the big group, Relationship Connections. So there's numerous coffee chats that can be had through all the members that are in that group. Yes, all those members may have a connection to me or know me on some level, but you can still benefit from scheduling coffee chats with any and everyone that's in there because they're all professionals, right? Okay. Let's move forward. I do want you to stay with me till the end. I was thinking that we could have a wonderful next step and possibly give away the ultimate prize today, okay? So the ultimate prize today at our prize giveaway session is going to be a free scholarship to the Academy. So you do not want to miss the prize session today at 4 p.m. Eastern Time. Okay? So if you're watching this live or if you're watching the replay, I hope you're getting the replay in before the prize session at 4 p.m. today so that you can still possibly have that opportunity. Okay? All right. Moving on. A little bit about me. You know, this was me 5 years ago. But I also, you know, I've shared this story with you numerous times this week, but I want to share something else about my story. Yes, I have worked with children for over 25 years prior to starting my own business. But my family didn't always look as it does today. So this is what I did for over 25 years prior to starting this first business, Tiger Eye Solution. But my family did not always look like this. You know, this is my family today. Before meeting my current husband, I was married 2 times before. And through those 2 marriages is where my 3 children my 3 children was a result of those other 2 marriages, okay? Don't misunderstand. I love all 3 of my children, but there was 2 different times I was a single mom, not knowing if, you know, how I was going to move forward or if I had enough money to even buy groceries that week to feed my children. So I have been through difficult times in the past. And that is part of who I am and part of my story prior to starting my first business. So I tell you that to say this: don't ever give up on your dreams or the opportunity to make your dreams come true and build relationships that you desire, whether they are for business or personal, because they're going to benefit you in the long run. Okay. And I want you to have the same opportunities. I've had to restore relationships and build on those and create new ones. The two marriages I had prior to my current husband, I've had to create a different type of relationship with those two people. I'm no longer married to them, no. And that's not the type of relationship I desire to have with them, but we do share children. So I do have to have some form of a relationship with them, right? I also don't want you to feel obligated to moving forward with me if that is not what you think is in your best interest. I've always had consultations with potential clients and those that I have worked with in my VA business to determine if we're a good fit to work together or not. So I want to offer that same thing to you. So at this point, if you have enjoyed everything that I have shared with you and being a part of this challenge, of course, I definitely invite you later to be a part of the academy going forward and learn more about networking. But I also want you to determine, did you enjoy how I presented all this week? Do you think you would be able to enjoy, moving forward and learning more from me? So the point is that, do you want to try to build on your networking skills alone or with an experienced networker and a community that will support you? I am here to support you with your networking efforts. And the academy is going to be a community that is going to be built to also help support you with those same networking efforts, okay? You can, of course, go on with your networking journey alone or in a community that is going to highly support you and help guide you in the direction you want to go, all right? So, fun facts about me. Of course, I am an international best-selling author. Some of you that have won some of the prizes this week had won one of my books, a signed copy of my book, Jumpstart Your Blank. And my chapter in there is called Jumpstart Your Follow-Up. And I do hope that you are going to enjoy reading that book. Not just my chapter, but all the chapters from all 15 authors that are in there. There's so much good information in that book that can help you on a professional level, okay? I also enjoy singing on the praise team at my church. So my family and I are very active in our local church, and we enjoy doing a lot of church activities. I'm a huge country music fan. I love Kenny Chesney, Luke Combs, Carrie Underwood, George Strait, and Rascal Flatts. And I also love being an entrepreneur. It has provided so many different opportunities. It has provided me this opportunity to actually be with you this week and train you on different networking tips and tricks that I've learned myself over the course of being an entrepreneur, right? So not only do you get to meet new people and great people to interact with and build your network on, you can also earn an income at the same time while doing that, right? So I have officially been an entrepreneur since 2018. And the only regret that I can say is that I didn't take that leap sooner, because it has really, really benefited me as a person and as a professional. Okay. All right. It's time to turn off all your distractions. Make this all about you. So it's time for you to learn and figure out exactly what you need to move your network forward and to benefit you and your business. So maximize your screen, Turn off your phone, put it on silent mode, turn it upside down, and lay it flat beside you to where it's not going to be a distraction. If you do have technical difficulties, refresh your browser. That usually does take care of any issues that may arise. And as we move forward, put your questions again in the comment section, #question. And again, whether you're live or whether you're watching a replay, you can still use #question, all right? Okay, we are going to recap the past 4 days. So, challenge day 1, we talked about the digital handshake and introducing yourself when you go to a networking event, whether it's in person or whether it's online. You still have to introduce yourself, right? Okay. Day 2, we talked about when you're online, be engaging in the conversation and in what's going on, but also be respectful. If it's not your turn to talk, make sure you're on mute so that any noise that may be going on around you is not going to be disturbing or a distraction for others, for another person that may be taking their turn to talk, or the actual host of the event. You don't want to be causing distractions for anyone that's attending the meeting. Day 3, plan virtual social interactions. And we have acted on that. Because you have had coffee chats this week with other people in the challenge. You have interacted with them on more than one occasion, learning more about them. And actually yesterday, you had to post in the homework thread if that person that you did have a coffee chat with was authentic or not. Because day 4, we talked about being authentic, being your authentic self when you are attending these networking events and building this relationship, having those coffee chats and having those conversations. Be yourself. You know, if you want to share part of your personal story with them, by all means do so. You know, let them get to know you on a professional and a personal level if they like. That way they can find you more relatable, per se, and be able to refer others to you as well. So, we also talked about the systems that you can use yesterday to start implementing all those relationships, keeping up with all those people you're having coffee chats with, etc. So you definitely want to figure out what type of system is going to work best for you, whether it's a CRM, whether it's a spreadsheet. I think I shared that I kind of use both because I do. And today is Friday, so guess what I did as soon as I got to my office this morning? I did my follow-up because it's follow-up Friday, right? So make sure you are keeping up with that as well, right? Okay. Are you ready? If you're ready, say ready in the comments. Yesterday we talked about setting the table. This is where some people get stuck. Lots of professionals think they have to have everything perfect before they get started. Some of us don't want to get caught not knowing what to do. You don't want to know. You do want to know some things, but you don't have to know everything, okay? And the reason we call it setting the table is because you're just moving the fork and the spoon around. But we created a rough draft of your elevator speech so far. Or maybe you have already created a rough draft of your elevator speech, or maybe you have attended one or two networking events, or maybe you have updated your website. We do many things and don't move the needle forward. You know, when you get caught up in doing all those different things, yes, you're busy doing things, but are you moving the needle forward the way it needs to go in order to help attract those clients that you are looking for in your business, okay? And building those relationships is the perfect way to do that. And I understand that it's human nature and we overthink so many things. But if you're ready to stop just moving the fork and the spoon around and move forward, then let's do this together, okay? So before we go any further, I want to shift gears a little bit and I want to say a few things to you. if you take everything that I have taught you this week, the digital handshake, when you're online, be on, plan a virtual social interaction, and be authentic, my best practices of being a networker and systems you need to get started. You can start networking today, just with those things that I have shared with you today, okay? And if you have enjoyed working with me this week and would like to continue to work with me, then I definitely have something for you. So who wants this? Who wants to keep going? Who wants to see what's next? Who wants me to hold their hand and start help them get started in their networking journey? Who wants accountability? Who wants to skip all the speed bumps? Who wants the step-by-step advice as you move forward with your networking efforts? Who wants solutions that are easy to understand and implement? Who wants to go faster and be able than they can going on their own? Who wants to start networking now? So comment me, put me in the comments if you're ready for all that. And let's go back to school. No matter where you are, you can begin now. It's never too late. You can start from where you are. I mean, you've already got a few things in place just from what you have learned this week, right? And you can have the relationships and connections that you want and desire to help move your business forward. So you are invited to join the Relationship Connections Referral Network Academy. Like I said, I apologize that I didn't introduce this yesterday and the link didn't work, but I promise you the link is working today. So this program is a program that I've really been thinking about for a while and have carefully put together through my experiences of networking and my networking efforts. Because like I've shared before, I have been networking for a while now. I'm currently a part of 2 different networks, and I have shared that with you before too, that it is wise to be a part of 2 to 3 different networks and actually attend and participate in those networks on a regular basis. So it includes everything I know in and on and around networking all in one place. So it is a 6-month program. It's easy to implement, and you can absolutely do this. It is where you will learn exactly what you need to start and make the most of your networking efforts. This program will give you the accountability to help keep you focused, supportive solutions to help you move forward, help dealing with the overwhelm, insecurity, and the imposter syndrome, clear, practical, step-by-step advice on how to get the foundation in place. And you've actually learned a few of those foundation tips just this week by being a part of this challenge, right? So exactly what you need to start, manage, and make the most of your networking efforts. A path for successful networking. Who could not want that, right? So the program consists of 10 modules, which are over 30 videos. And these 30 videos are organized into 10 different modules, and they unfold over time so that when you get started, it's not so overwhelming. You know, you don't get all 10 modules all at one time. You go through each module and video at your own pace, and you will have access to these modules in this academy forever once you do sign up for the program. Each video is 3 to 10 minutes. It's a 3 to 10 minute short video so that it's not so overwhelming. It explains and goes through exactly what that module is about. And then there's also actionable items in there that you can implement after you have completed that module. So the actual academy itself is going to start February 28th. So you can sign up, and we're going to do, I think I told you yesterday about the assemblies, but we're also going to have study halls. All the sessions are going to be recorded. So if you miss anything, that's okay. We will also meet every week on Zoom for a study hall where you can bring all your questions. As you go through these modules and you have questions that come up, by all means, write those questions down so that, when it's time for our Q&A Zoom call, bring those questions with you so that we can make sure we get all your questions answered. During those Zoom calls, we will discuss your action items for the week or for the modules that you have completed, and of course, answer all your questions that you have at that point in time. All study hall sessions are recorded and available to you. So any questions that you bring or any questions maybe other people bring, you'll have access to those as well. So, and as I said, we will also have school assemblies. And what this is we'll have a kickoff assembly. Let me check my calendar because it is this month. It is on February 24th. Is going to be the kickoff school assembly at 12 noon Eastern time. So if you do sign up for the academy, you will get an invite to that school assembly, which will be on Zoom. So February 24th, we'll have our kickoff assembly, and then we will also have a second assembly as the program wraps up in August or September, because it is a 6-month program, okay? All right. I want to provide you with what you need to have the best networking experience that you want and deserve, okay? You can start from where you are, and you can start now. If I can do it, you can do it. And I started my networking efforts a year ago. So I had to kind of learn all the tips and tricks on my own and then start implementing them and putting them in place in order for my networking efforts to work the way it needed to work for me, okay? And I think I have shared with you before too in this challenge that the first network I joined was V-Team a year ago. And did the magic happen right away? No, but over a period of time and, all those other members getting to know me on a more personal level and me getting to know them on a more personal level, by end of May, 1st of June of last year, I gained a client through my networking efforts being a part of that network. So you can network all over the place if you like, just go visit all different networks. And I do visit networks as well. But if you want your networking efforts to actually start paying off and actually help you to gain new clients, you definitely want to be a part of specific networks. And like I said, 2 or 3 is what is recommended that you be a part of. I am a part of V-Team still today. And of course, I am a part of Relationship Connections Referral Network, which is also a paid network that you can be a part of. If you have questions about possibly being a part of that network, I'd be happy to answer those for you. Also, I would like to invite you, if you have not already visited that actual network, we have our next networking meeting is next Tuesday, February 15th at 4 p.m. Eastern Time. I would love to invite you to come visit us. You can come visit twice for free before making your decision if that network is, a good fit for you and actually signing up to be a member of that network. It is $47 a month to be a member of that network, or $525 annually. So I definitely invite you to come join one of our meetings, come visit one of our meetings and just see what we're all about. See if it's a good fit for you. We would love to have you come join us and start networking with us on a regular basis. We also have what we call gathering and trainings once a month. And I believe our next one is also later this month on the 22nd, February 22nd at 4 p.m. Eastern Time is our next gathering and training. And what that is it can be up to an hour and a half Zoom call. And what we do is we do regular networking. If there's enough people to attend the call, we do breakout rooms so that you can get network with others, on the one-on-one basis. And then we also have a speaker that attends these gathering and trainings, that the last 30 minutes is based, just for that speaker. They will talk or train us in and on and around what it is they do And then, of course, at the very end, as we wrap up, we have a little time for Q&A as well. So I also invite you to come be a part of that. Those are absolutely free to attend, the gathering and trainings. And our next one is February 22nd at 4 p.m. Eastern Time. Our regular bi-monthly meeting is next Tuesday at 4 p.m. Eastern Time. That is an hour meeting, and it is a structured meeting. So come check us out, see what we're all about, and see if we're a good fit for you. Okay, moving on. The Academy is a value of $3,000, but you're only going to pay $1,097. Okay, and you can absolutely get started now. You do have an option. You can make the one-time payment of the $1,097 if you like, or you can sign up for 6 payments of $193. And like I said, this link is working today. I went in and I changed it here, and I put it on the big Facebook group, the Relationship Connections. It's also been posted in there as well. So the link is good today. So you can go ahead and go in there and sign up if you are really ready to get started. And I definitely want to get a solid yes or no from you, okay? I know some of you may be thinking this is exactly what I need, but I don't know if I can afford it. But I want you to pretend that it's free. I want you to think on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being I don't need this to help meet my networking goals. 10 being, oh my gosh, this program is exactly what I need to meet my networking goals. It will help me reach my goals and make the most of my networking efforts. So tell me in the comments what number you are on that scale from 1 to 10. Are you closer to a 1 that no, you don't need this to meet your networking goals, or are you closer to a 10? Like, yes, I absolutely need this to help me meet my networking goals, okay? And we do also have a fast action bonus. If you sign up today for the Academy by 5 p.m., you will get a one-on-one Zoom call with me to help you with your elevator speech. Now, we are having 2 bonus trainings on Monday and Tuesday, and Monday is going to be about the elevator speech. But if you do the fast action bonus and sign up for the Academy today by 5 p.m., you get a one-on-one coaching session with me to help you with your elevator speech, okay? So keep that in mind as you're making your decision. And of course, you do not want to miss the group prizes. I would like to see in the comments your numbers if you're a yes or a no. Let me see if I need to refresh because I'm not seeing any of the comments coming in. So if you are here with me live today, go ahead and post in the comments your number on that scale 1 to 10. Are you a 1 or close to a 1? Or are you a 10, close to a 10 on that scale? I'd love to see that. So our group surprises, this will be our last day for prizes, okay? It's going to be at 4 p.m. Eastern Time today. We'll be giving away 3 awesome prizes, and you don't want to miss it. Our best giveaway yet is happening today. So our very last prize today is going to be a scholarship, a free scholarship to the Relationships Connections Referral Network Academy. So you definitely want to make sure you're there today, or that you have definitely been participating in the private Facebook group so that your name can go in the wheel. And I will be putting everybody's name back in the wheel today, everybody that has participated this week. All the names will be going back on the wheel today before we do our prize at 4 o'clock today, okay? All right, it is Q&A time, and there is the link again if you need it to go sign up for the Academy. Awesome. Got some great numbers coming in here. Awesome. And Since this replay does go into the Facebook group, all your comments will be there as well, and I will definitely respond one by one to all these comments. This is awesome. I'm happy for all the feedback. I do not see any questions currently for our Q&A today. If you do have questions, even after we're done today, you can still post them in the Facebook group under the replay. This is day 5 replay. And if you sign up before 5 o'clock today, you can get that one-on-one session with me to work on your elevator speech. Okay. So let's see how many is going to get that one-on-one time. I would love to help you with your elevator speech. Okay. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So since there are no questions here today, we're going to wrap up. As you do see, the link is there. It is working. I hope to see a lot of you in the academy going forward. Okay. I want to wish you a happy weekend and a happy Valentine's Day. I know some of you may be going to celebrate that this weekend. Remember, we do have the 2 bonus sessions on Monday and Tuesday of next week. Those are still part of this free challenge, so it's free to come back on Monday and Tuesday and be a part of those sessions as well. So I hope to see you Monday at 12 noon for our bonus number 1 session. Okay. Have a great weekend, and I look forward to seeing you all very soon. Awesome. Linda is a 7. Gina is, she said, pretending it's free. She gives it a 10. Awesome. 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 All right. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you again same time, 12 p.m. Eastern on Monday for bonus session number 1. Talk to you.